Hello guys, this is me, Dan96, back here for another video, and today we'll be making our round 8 tips of the 2025 AFL season. So round 7 is complete, and yeah, it was a very interesting round of footy. It was Anzac round, but we did pretty good in the tipping direction. Yeah, we got most of them right. Yeah, we got 7 out of 9 tips correct, which I'll take. I mean, that is pretty good comparing to last week. Last week was a disaster, but yeah, this one was much better. I mean, Melbourne got the win against Richmond. Collingwood in the Anzac Day game got it done pretty convincingly. Freo got the job done. Brisbane got the job done. Port got the job done, although it was a close one. The Giants, I don't know what's happened with the Giants. I thought that they would be much better, but yeah, the Bulldogs got that win. And then down here on the Sunday, yeah, Gold Coast looked too good. Geelong, I thought we're going to get it done, and yeah, I think this is a big upset, this one. And then finally Hawthorn, I mean, we all expected it, and yeah, they got that win, and the job done in the end. And now we see the predicted versus actual margins, and you can see there's some varied results there. I think our closest would be well, it would have been the Carlton Geelong game if Geelong had won, but yeah, I mean, if Geelong had won, it would have been 2 points of difference, but yeah, but you can see the different results there. But yeah, without further ado, let's move on to round 8. And so here we are, round 8. Yeah, we're already a third way through the season. Yeah, it's been looking good so far, but you can see on the ladder on the right, you get some understanding where each team is sitting at this moment. But yeah, let's get started. And first of all, let's talk about this prime time games, these Thursday and Friday games. I don't know I don't know why these matchups are even prime time, but you know what? Let's have a look at it. Starting with the first game, and this one, I guess will be interesting to see what happens. So, yes, between Essendon and North Melbourne, playing at Marvel Stadium on the Thursday night. And yeah, this one, for Thursday night, this one really kind of surprises me. Yeah, I don't know why this is a Thursday night game. Starting with Essendon, and yeah, they, although having a 3-win streak, they, yeah, couldn't get it done on Anzac Day against Collingwood. I mean, to be fair, Collingwood are a good team, so they, yeah, it would have been difficult for them. But yeah, with a big chance against North Melbourne, who, to be fair, they did play really well against Port. I mean, the umpires did sort of help them, but they did get close, and they played much better than the week before. So I guess you kind of have to take that. But yeah, this is going to be a big task for North Melbourne in this game. I mean, yeah, it's just going to be one of those games, I reckon. Yeah, I mean, North just have to show something. They get close, but they never win. So if they can win this one, then that will be a big start for them. But yeah, with the Essendon side, the way that they are, I think they are definitely much better. But they just, yeah, need to win these kinds of games. And yeah, it's going to be a really important clash for them. But Essendon have this big chance here. It's their home game. And yeah, I'm just going to get things started straight here. So, yeah, to put it simply, North, I think, will put on a pretty good fight in this game for sure. But I do have to tip Essendon. I think Essendon are the bigger chance between these two. And North haven't beaten Essendon since, I think, 2016. So it's going to be a difficult task for North. But yeah, I'm predicting Essendon to win by 26 points. And I'm rating this game a 77. Now moving on to the next game, and yeah, this Friday night also, don't understand why it is a Friday night matchup between these two, but as I said, let's have a look at it. It's between St Kilda and Fremantle, playing at Marvel Stadium, and yeah, this one, I just want a good game. I just want a good game from these two. Yeah, St Kilda, starting with them, they haven't been great in recent weeks. They've lost 3 in a row, and their recent loss against the Brisbane Lions, yeah, was not a good one. So they are in a bit of concern. And yeah, they're back at home versing Fremantle, who, you know, I think they've been pretty good. I think they've been pretty good and have got some big potential, especially in this game. I guess we'll have to wait and see how the game plays out. But really, this is close to being a 50-50 game. Big stakes, I guess, for both of these teams. St Kilda especially. They're back at home. You don't want to mess up again. And yeah, if they lose this one, there would be some big concerns, I reckon. But yeah, for Freo, this is a big chance for them. They're sitting just outside the 8. If they win, they could potentially finish the round inside the 8. So yeah, a big chance for this one. Not really much else to say. I just want a good game. But for tipping this game, I have to go towards Fremantle's favour. I just think they are a better chance at this game to go their way. And yeah, I think St Kilda will have problems for this game. So yeah, to put it simply, I have to tip Fremantle to win by 22 points. And I'm rating this game an 83. Now looking down at the Saturday games, and we do have 4 of them. 4 pretty big games, and some of these games look pretty good. So yeah, let's have a look at it straight away. I mean, this first one is going to be, yeah, really interesting, I would say. This is going to be one to watch for sure. So yeah, it's between the Western Bulldogs and Port Adelaide, playing at Mars Stadium in Ballarat. And this one, yeah, I guess this is a top 8 game, really. This is a top 8 game. Starting with the Bulldogs, and they look impressive. They look really impressive. They won their past 2 games, but yeah, in very convincing style. They're on the road. They're on the momentum here, and I mean, this game will, this game will be huge for them if they can get up this one, up against Port Adelaide, who are on a 3-win streak. They've also been looking okay. I wouldn't say great, but like, yeah, they've been doing what they needed to do for the past few weeks. But yeah, this game will be interesting for them, I reckon. Anything can happen, I reckon. And yeah, I just don't know what to expect from this one. I mean, the odds are going one way, but really anything can happen. Yeah, I'm definitely intrigued to see what happens in this game. And yeah, I think the Bulldogs are strong favourites for this one, just because, I mean, it's at Ballarat. They play really well there. And just with their side at the moment, it's pretty good. I mean, with Bond back in the side, it's a big boost for them. And what they did last week just shows a lot in what they are able to do. So yeah, I think this tip has to go one way. I mean, I think Port will definitely make this game not easy for the Bulldogs, but I do think the Bulldogs will eventually get this win and pull away with the win. And yeah, boost themselves after into the top 8. So yeah, I'm predicting the Bulldogs to win by 24 points, and I'm rating this game an 86. Now looking at the next game, and I think this next game is pretty huge. Yeah, this one is gonna be a great Twilight game to watch. Yeah, I mean, let's get into it. It's between Adelaide and Carlton, playing at the Adelaide Oval on the Saturday Twilight game. And this one has a lot riding, I reckon, for both of these teams, and really don't know what to expect. I mean, starting with Adelaide, and they did lose their last game against Freo in what was just a not great game for them. I mean, in the last quarter they tried to come back, but it just wasn't enough. It was all too late. Yeah, their first half was a bit of a problem, but yeah, they're back at home. They do play best at home, and up against Carlton, who don't have the best record at the Adelaide Oval, are on a momentum streak. They have won their past 3 games, and that last week's upset was definitely a convincing win by them. They haven't had one of those in some time, so yeah, they really needed that momentum boost, and they do have it right now. Yeah, they're on the ride here. They're on the ride. They're back. You could say they're back. I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens this game. This is their biggest test that they have. If Carlton win this game, then that will be huge for them. But if the Crows win, and really, I feel like they should win. It's at home. I think they are a better side than what they are. So, yeah, I'm predicting the Crows to get this win. I think just surely. I just think surely. I just find it hard to see Carlton winning this one, but look, anything can happen. So, yeah, I'm predicting Adelaide to get this win by 15 points. I reckon it'll be close. And I'm rating this game an 89. Now looking at the Saturday night games, and there's 2 games to uncover here. Yeah, so both these games are happening at the same time, but yeah, starting with this first game, and yeah, this one's definitely the lesser out of the other one, but I guess yeah, this should be good to watch, and really, yeah, big chance for Melbourne, I reckon. But yeah, let's have a look. It's between West Coast and Melbourne, playing at Optus Stadium, and yeah, on this Saturday night game. Yeah, there's a lot of questions for this game. I don't know what to expect from this one. West Coast are still winless after 7 rounds, and yeah, they are looking more certain to be wooden spooners this year. You know, like, I look at Richmond, and at least they're trying. They already got 2 wins. North are at least trying, and West Coast, it just doesn't seem like they're trying as hard as the other 2 teams. But yeah, back at home, who knows what can happen this game. Last time they played against Melbourne at home, they won. So maybe that could happen. But with Melbourne, they've won their past 2 games. Just important wins against Richmond and I think it was Fremantle. But yeah, if they win this one, they could get 3 wins in a row, which would be huge for them. Yeah, a big chance for them is looming, and they do not want to mess this up. Yeah, they want to see some wins, Melbourne, and I guess so, yeah, so did West Coast. I mean, they're just waiting for their first win, but yeah, for West Coast, it's gonna be difficult against Melbourne. Just the differences, I reckon. But who knows? Yeah, who knows what will happen this game? I mean, they did get close to the Bombers 2 rounds ago, but they couldn't get over the line. So yeah, I feel like if there was an upset tip that would happen, it could be this one. But I am going to go for the safe tip. I mean, West Coast haven't been in the greatest spot this year, so I'm going to keep it safe, and I'm going to tip Melbourne to get this win and to get them to 3 wins in a row. So yeah, I'm predicting Melbourne to win by 30 points, and I'm rating this game at 74. Now looking at the last Saturday night game of the round, and this one is looking huge, I reckon. This is going to be a massive test for both of these teams, and honestly, I can't wait for this game. This one is going to be, I reckon, fun to watch. I mean, these 2 teams always pull off a great game. So yeah, it's between Collingwood and Geelong, playing at the MCG on the Saturday nights, and this one I'm excited for. This one's going to be a huge game for both these teams. I mean, first looking at Collingwood, and they have been on a win streak, and they sit first for a reason. They have just looked, yeah, unstoppable at home, at the G. And yeah, guess where they're playing? They're playing at the G, up against Geelong, who, I mean, I thought they would get the win last week, and if they did, they would have been looking pretty good inside the top 4. But yeah, they messed up. They messed up, and now they have a big challenge up against Collingwood, and what should be a huge game, I reckon. This is going to be a very interesting. This could be a finals preview, really. This could be a finals preview, and yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, Geelong had the big chance last week, and they couldn't get that done. They had that big chance early in the season against St Kilda. They couldn't get that done, whereas Collingwood have taken all their opportunities and have won them. And I see this as being an opportunity for them up against Geelong. It's going to be a big game to watch. And yeah, really, I can't wait for this one. But yeah, tipping this game is going to be really hard. I see this game being more of a 50-50 one. So really, I don't know where this game will lead to. But yeah, for this tip, I have decided yeah, to also stick with the safe option and to tip Collingwood. I mean, they sit first. They sit first at the moment. They look good. And usually this time of the year, whoever sits first are looking very comfortable. So I expect Collingwood to just continue with that. And yeah, I think they'll get the job done. I reckon it'll be a close one. I think this is the closest game I'll have for this round. So yeah, I'm predicting Collingwood to win by 6 points. And I'm rating this game a 95. Now as we look down, there's the 3 Sunday games to finish off the round. And yeah, some interesting games. Some derbies. Or derbies. I actually don't know how you say it. Derby or derby. It's people say one way, others say the other way. But I stick with derby for some reason. It probably doesn't make sense. It's probably derby, but who cares? And starting with the first one of those, and this one is looking huge. I can't wait for this one. I don't know why this is a Sunday afternoon game. Honestly, this should be a primetime slot. I don't know who made these fixtures, but yeah, let's have a look at it. It's between Sydney and GWS, playing at the SCG, and this one, I reckon it's looking big because both of these teams aren't in the best of spots at this moment. I mean, first looking at Sydney, and yeah, they've lost their past 3 games. They've only won 2 games this season. And yeah, it just doesn't feel like the same team anymore. It doesn't feel like the same. And yeah, they still have not won a home game at all this year. And this being one of them, I mean, up against the Giants, who also have lost their past 2 games, just haven't felt the same at all. I don't know what's up with these teams, but yeah, I guess one of them has to have a big response, and yeah, I guess this is the perfect game for it. I mean, I just honestly can't wait for this one. This one's gonna be one to watch for sure. I think people keep a close eye on Sydney this one. I think they're the team under biggest pressure for this game. I mean, they've only won 2 games, and really, if they lose this one, then there will be some big concerns for them, I reckon. I mean, they have the list to win these games, but they haven't shown it yet. And yeah, as for the Giants, they just need a win to avoid 3 losses in a row. I mean, they're sitting 6th, which is a pretty good position at this time of the year. But yeah, a big opportunity looms for them. But as for talking about this game, this tipping, yeah, this one's going to be hard. I can see the home advantage with Sydney, but they haven't won a game at home yet. So, really, that doesn't make things certain. And as for the Giants, I think they do play much better than the Swans at this moment. So, I'm going to tip the Giants to win this game. I just think, well, yeah, I feel like they will get the job done. And I think it'll be a close one. I'm predicting the margin to be 12 points. And I'm rating this game a 94. Now looking at the next game, and yeah, this one's looking very one-sided. This is probably surely the easiest tip that I'll make this game, this round, sorry. And yeah, this one, I guess, yeah, hopefully it's an interesting game. But yeah, let's have a look at this. Between Hawthorn and Richmond, playing at the G on the Sunday afternoon, and yeah, I can only see this going one way. I mean, this one is surely going to be the right tip, but yeah, who knows. Hawthorn had a pretty impressive win against West Coast last game, and they needed that. I mean, they lost their past 2 until that one, and yeah, they're back on the winning streak, I guess. And up against Richmond, who did lose their last game against the Demons. Yeah, I mean, they're not obviously going to be the greatest team, but yeah, this game won't make things any easier for them. So yeah, there's only really one way I can see this game going, and if it doesn't go like that, then I don't know what to say. But yeah, Richmond are still working things out, they're still developing, whereas Hawthorn are looking prime at this moment. And yeah, and it's also their celebration round for the Hawks, celebrating their anniversaries. But yeah, this will be a symbolic game for Hawthorn, and they just want to win this one, and I think they'll win big. I think they'll win big. They don't want to let this opportunity slip, and they want to get a percentage booster, which I think they will get for sure, considering it is against Richmond. So yeah, to put it simply, I have to tip Hawthorn for this one, and it's quite obvious. But yeah, I just think Hawthorn will get the job done, and I think they'll win by 54 points. And yeah, I'm rating this game a 70. Now looking at the last game of the round, and honestly, I would call this game the match of the round. If I guess this game and the Collingwood Geelong game will be match of the round, for sure. But I think this one's gonna be really interesting, and I can't wait. I mean, this is probably the hyped Q Clash. I mean, the most hyped Q Clash, surely. Just the way both teams are playing, this one will be one to watch. It's between Brisbane and Gold Coast, playing at the Gabba, and this one, yeah, this one I just can't wait. Honestly, this is gonna be really good. It is a Sunday night game, so yeah, interesting for it to be a Sunday night game. But yeah, Brisbane. Let's start with Brisbane, and yeah, they got their important win against St Kilda after losing that one before. And yeah, they still sit winless, not winless, but all the wins except for one. And same with Gold Coast, they have all the wins except for one. And really, they also look really good at the moment. They look like a strong team. They got a percentage of 150, and they've only played the one game less. So they're sitting third with 20 points, but they still haven't played one game extra. So at the moment that they're in, they're looking really good as well. I think this will be a tough game to tip. I could potentially see one result or the other. Yeah, this one's gonna be awesome to watch. Second versus third. It will put both of these teams to the test, and really the outcome could be varied. But yeah, I think Gold Coast will put in a good game for this one, for sure. And really, if they win this one, that would be absolutely huge for them. They will be one step closer towards that final spot that they've been searching for the past few years, or since their existence, really. But I think the home ground favours Brisbane. They've won at the Gabba against Gold Coast for the past few years. I think the last time they lost the Q Clash at the Gabba was in 2018, so even then, that was 7 years ago. But things could change. Things could potentially change, but yeah, I'm gonna keep it simple. I think this one will be a close Q Clash, but I think eventually Brisbane will just get over the line. I think this will be one to watch, and I think Brisbane have better experience in this department and in this rivalry that we've seen in the past few years. So yeah, for this last game, I am predicting Brisbane to win by 19 points, and I'm rating this game a 95. And just like that, that is my round 8 tips done and dusted. Yeah, it's gonna be a great round to watch. I honestly can't wait, and yeah, we should get some good games, I hope. And yeah, hopefully all these tips are correct. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next time. Bye bye.